What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Channel Liquidator, back with another live. As you guys get in here, I need you to smash that like button. And I just want to go over and run down what we will be watching here today. So I've got the live coverage of Caitlin Clark at the Annika golf tournament down in Tampa Bay, Florida. I will be trying to live stream this thing as best as I can without getting copyright strike. I want to bring you guys the best coverage of Caitlin Clark that I could possibly provide you here on the channel. With all that being said, y'all already know my motto. I'm done talking. Roll the footage.
Seeing how the other players reacted to Caitlin being on the golf course. When you watch that from afar, can you think to yourself that this is something that they'll remember?
I certainly think they will remember it. I do think this will actually have a lasting impact when you see the crowds that are out there. And I was really impressed by the quality of the shots. She was hitting under the scrutiny of someone who told Nelly Korda she gets to the golf course perhaps one day a week. She's a 15 handicap. You're a 15 handicap, Rex. Do you think you'd be hitting those shots out there under that kind of scrutiny?
I'm not hitting those shots. I'm not taking that game. I'm not even getting on that first tee. As I've mentioned before, that's a very, very difficult first tee shot. If you only play once a week, the fairways were lined. This is something she's unfamiliar with, so it's pretty special.
Well, that's why we're going to watch Caitlin Clark highlights. Rex Huggard highlights. Here is like the WNBA rookie and on the first tee. Doing a little gum.
And just trying to bring you guys the best coverage I can. Now, this
It
is
a little
live.
encouraging that you could tell there was nerves involved. At least we shared.
Now, this is live at the Annika event down in Tampa Bay, Florida. Need you guys to share the live. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to try to bring you guys as much coverage as I possibly can. I don't know how much of this thing I can show without getting copyrighted, but I know a lot of you guys has been hitting me up, wanting me to broadcast this, so I have it, and I'm going to bring you guys with the coverage each and every step of the way. I just need you guys to smash that like button for your boy, John Liquidator.
Power. It's the short game that she needs to work on a little bit more, but looks pretty good there.
That was a long par putt.
Caitlin Clark is definitely 10 off, bro.
She moved on to the 6th hole.
Now, this is her first round.
Went just off the green. Here's a long putt for birdie.
She did this on 18 with the putter as well. Let this be a lesson to all of us 15 handicapped. That's a much better option.
Look at her.
Making sure she doesn't step in her partner's line. Put a mark on that. And here she is with her approach, the number 8. Very much in line with what we've seen earlier when she gets a wedge in her hand.
She told Johnny that her wedge game is the best part of her game. There it is on display.
Here's her 10th hole.
And again, number 10, she switched partners at this point. She's now with Annika Sorenstam. This is her approach from the rough. Safely on. There's consistency here, Rex. This is her approach on number 11.
There's something else going on right now, guys. Don't have me fast forward this.
Who only plays once a week. I have to admit, there's
don't have me catch this up, and there's something else going on. Caitlin playing.
Really, is this the par?
All right, let's see.
Number 11.
Incredible. But
it's a
to do it a second time, it really just proves to me that I can do this. And
you said it was something else going on, and this just
go on to win plenty of these if all
shots you saw.
See
those two legends.
Here, approach shot over water on 16. Gets that one close for her team. Now on the final hole, she left it short the first time.
Let me
second.
Let me go back.
Line. This is her game. There it is on display.
We was on hole number 10.
And again, number 10, she switched partners at this point. She's now with Annika Sorenstam. This is her approach from the rough. Safely on.
I'm checking.
Consistency here, Rex. This is her approach on number 11. Again, another wedge shot.
Watching from Belize. Shout out to you, man.
I have to admit, there's some FOMO involved here because that's an impressive swing.
Really, is this the par putt on number 11? Got a read from Annika, but
And those of you guys
That's
who's new to the
there,
channel, click that like button, click that subscribe button, man. We on the road to 80K.
On the par 3-12, Annika hit the tee shot to here. Caitlin Clark capitalizes, makes the birdie putt.
You've said it a couple times this morning, game respecting game. I can only imagine how cool that conversation is between those two legends.
Here, approach shot over water on 16. Takes that one close for her team. Now on the final hole, she took putter. She left it short the first time. This is her second go. Lags it up there. Finishes out for 18 holes. Handshakes and hugs for everyone to end the round. Just 22 years old. From West Des Moines, Iowa, two-time National Player of the Year at Iowa, the all-time scoring leader in the NCAA Division I.
This is live coverage.
2024 WNBA.
Let me try to speed it up and look see if
there's
there's anything else on with Kayla. Let's
The
see.
Masters again.
Let's
And
feel this guy talking. Commercial. Hold on.
On the
What
8th.
was that?
A couple months ago,
All right, let's see.
maybe
Let's
about a
see
month
what
ago
this is
now,
right
and
here.
that went viral. But now some more opportunities here, bringing light to
They
the
are
LPGA
speaking about
Tour.
Caitlin right
And
now.
what a great way
Smash
to
that
kick off
like
the
button.
last couple
This is
big
live
events of the
coverage
season here with by
from
bringing so
the
many
Annika
eyeballs
golf tournament
to the
down there in
LPGA
Florida.
Tour.
She brings
Caitlin
more
Clark already
eyeballs
finished up
everywhere she
round
goes.
one.
Keep in
Let me
mind,
try to mute
she
this
was
real
a
quick.
big reason.
So Caitlin Clark has already finished up round one. For those of you guys who just now joining me, I'm getting word that she's finna tee off again. Hopefully we can catch it and bring it to you guys live right here on this channel. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the super chat. And just make sure you guys smash the like button. I don't know if this is going to get copyright, but I'm doing this for you guys because I care about the subscribers, bro. Because I know a lot of people might not be able to see this. So hopefully you guys can, just kind of stay in tune with what's going on with Caitlin. But with all that being said, let's get back to the footage
Of the year this year. That's what an exceptional season she has had to date, but a lot still left on the line here this week. A golf course that she certainly knows well, and going into next week, the CME Group Tour Championship. A lot of eyeballs. Caitlin hopefully encouraging people to watch the LPGA and also pick up the game of golf. Maybe some young girls watching her out there today excited about the sport because of Caitlin.
Caitlin usually plays with a ball that has pimples. Today it was dimples, and it was a lot of fun to watch, Rex.
Thank you very much, Grant. It is absolutely amazing day in golf when you look at the impact that she could have across the sport. It's a great point that you point out that, yes, she's bringing a lot of eyeballs to the women's game when it comes to basketball, but today cannot be ignored. You see how big it is. Do you think this is a lasting impact she could have on the game?
I hope so, because I hope it's not the only time we're going to see her out here. I mean, clearly she's an enthusiast for the game, so it would be great if we did actually see her more often. But the thing that needs to be pointed out is she's not just relatable to the young girls that we saw in the crowd looking for autographs. She's relatable to all of us.
And just think about that, guys. Think about the impact that Caitlin is having on the world of golf right now. No other person has done this since Tiger Woods for the sport of golf as a whole. And I can't think of any woman golf player that has brought this much attention to golf. And it's just great to see Caitlin Clark is actually, the person that is transcending two sports. Now, Caitlin did say early on that she was joking about the professional golf career, but as of right now, from what I've seen, she definitely has what it takes to tee off at any moment in a pro tournament because she's killing it out there, bro.
Greats are all looking for their moment. It's Caitlin Clark. With two of the best in their respective sports put on quite a show for us today. It would have been fun to eavesdrop on what this lady talked about with Caitlin Clark. Annika Sorenstam, 10 times.
Extremely nervous. I think that was another nice.
Clubs. Trust the ex.
Umpteen pro-ams over the years in your career.
A superstar and obviously an incredible athlete and a multi-sport athlete, should we say, based on the way that she performed out there today under a huge gallery, a lot of crowds.
What did you think about the shot you saw from Caitlin? Doesn't play a lot, as Morgan and Rex, as Eamon and Rex mentioned.
I was very impressed. I thought that, it's one thing to stand on the free throw line and make baskets like she's used to doing in front of massive crowds all the time. But to stand at that first tee, and a sport that she's not used to playing, that she hardly does get the opportunity to play because she is so busy, and obviously a full-time basketball career. It was very impressive what I saw today, and I would have to imagine Nelly and Annika felt the same way watching it up close.
Well, we have seen her on NBC on Saturday Night Live. We've seen her on Sunday afternoons playing. Now a Wednesday Pro-Am. Eamon, you are kind of an observer of culture as well as golf.
I want to cut this sound off here real quick, man. Let you guys know Caitlin Clark
perhaps
took to Instagram to tweet something out. I mean, to show she showed a Instagram story. Let me pull it up for you guys real quick. I'll bring the coverage back, guys. I'll bring it back. So Caitlin Clark just shared this on her Instagram moments ago. This was just posted about a minute ago. And this is her just sharing, with Nelly and them, letting it be known that she's definitely super supportive of what is going on right now in the world of golf. Caitlin has been pretty vocal online, letting us know everything that has been transpiring with everything. The back nine is scheduled at 9. And yeah, man, just smash that like button. Let's get back to the coverage of Tampa down there in Florida of Caitlin Clark golfing. As you guys get into the live, make sure you guys smash that like button, man. It's
to the left of the green. Not necessarily the most golf savvy fans, but everyone starts somewhere as a fan, right?
No doubt about it. Rex, obviously this has swept up everyone here in Bel Air, Florida, and I'm just curious, what have you noticed as you've scoured social media
that matter?
That pro.
So that's what I love about it. What's the competition like? Are we betting? Is it
that goes along with the celebrity pro-am performances
that Caitlin Clark?
Just trying to think of other people right now, with the exception perhaps of the artist whom Caitlin went to see in Indianapolis a couple of weeks ago, Taylor Swift. There aren't many bigger in at least in the United States right now, are there?
There really aren't. It's very
Taylor
hard to see somebody who draws as many eyeballs wherever they go as Caitlin Clark does. And I think for those of us who spend a lot of time around golf, I think it's very important to draw a distinction here, guys, because there's a certain cynicism that goes along with the celebrity pro-am performances on the men's side of professional golf, just because it's a saturation point. It seems as though every week there's another celebrity teeing it up out there. You don't often get a celebrity of the stature of a Caitlin Clark teeing it up.
So they let me know.
You can see the crowds that have been brought out there, and
you don't
even
normally get a celebrity like Caitlin Clark to come over to golf, do what she's doing right now.
On the 18th, when it missed to the left of the green. Not necessarily the most golf savvy fans, but everyone starts somewhere as a fan, right?
No doubt about it. Rex, obviously this has swept up everyone here in Bel Air, Florida. And I'm just curious, what have you noticed as you've scoured social media from maybe others in the golf world? Are they paying attention?
I think the amazing thing about this is, yes, everyone is paying attention. How this resonates, not just across golf, but across sports. I was kind of looking at some other websites, not specific golf websites. We're talking about SI.com, ESPN.com. They were all leading with stories of Caitlin playing in a Wednesday Pro-Am at an LPGA event. You wouldn't get that under any other circumstances. And we talk about the popularity of Caitlin, and you mentioned that you can compare her popularity to Steph Curry because of the way she plays the game, sort of the joy she has. There's another side.
Let me pause this real quick. I want to bring you guys some footage of Caitlin Clark actually playing golf from Scott, who's actually at this event. Let's see right now. Roll the footage.
to realize that when she's done, she very much goes straight to the crowd and does exactly what we see her doing right now. She understands her role, not just in basketball, not
who are there to watch her. And Morgan, you've played umpteen pro-ams over the years in your career. You've been a major champion. You've been at the pinnacle of this game. Have you ever seen players gather around just to get a moment with somebody in a pro-am? Have you ever done that yourself?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I have played in a million programs, but there's nothing that really comes to mind that is of an impact like Caitlin Clark. I mean, you know, Rex, like you said, I've been getting news alerts from many different types of media outlets talking about Caitlin Clark being here on property. And I think that's what's so exciting about her being here are those eyeballs. There's been a few viral videos that have made the rounds already this morning very quickly. People watching Caitlin Clark on the golf course. And certainly she had that near ace, a couple months ago, maybe about a month ago now, and that went viral. But now some more opportunities here bringing light to the LPGA Tour. And what a great way to kick off the last couple big events of the
like
season
button,
here
guys.
by bringing so many eyeballs to
Caitlin
the
Clark
LPGA Tour.
She brings more eyeballs everywhere she goes. Keep in mind, she was a big reason why more people watch the NCAA women's final than watch the men's final, more than watch the World Series.
Up here, look, see what they
take a look at the Rolex.
And I'm sure I'll remember this.
Pay, and you're on your way.
Come
on.
Kind of fast forward through the ads.
Love about it, and what I've loved about it my whole life is some of my best memories from being a kid or spending time with my family or my friends have been around sports and how that brings people together. So that's exactly what this feels like, and I'm sure I'll remember this, you know, for the rest of my life.
A lot of people are going to remember this. A pretty cool moment today. It's
Caitlin Clark
Nelly Korda,
down in Florida,
WNBA
guys.
superstar, Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark, heated up in a pro-am at the Annika, driven by Gamebridge, down at Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, Florida.
As Eamon says, game respects game, and you see Nelly's game this season has been spot on. The 2024 season include 5 consecutive starts, 6 overall wins in those starts. Second major title of the season at the Chevron Championship. She also won the Rolex.
Bitcoin just passed 92,000. I don't know.
The world number one spoke with me earlier today.
You got an alert here. It's past 92,000. That's
so
like
nice to play in front of family, in front of friends, so close to home. The goal this week, obviously, with not with having so much time off beforehand, is just to come out and play golf.
You know, it's a long season. You talk about the highs and lows. How do you feel you grew through both?
Yeah, the highs, I mean, gosh, January and like the win in Bradenton, honestly, it feels like I've lived 9 lives since then. Just like so much has gone on since that win. And I would say definitely very learned to lean more on my team, very grateful for my team through the hard times. You know, they're people that you can never replace. And I hope that they know how grateful I am to have them in my corner. I love golf so much. I love being out here. I love inspiring the next generation. I hope that, you know, with everything that has gone on this year, I've taken some time to reflect that it is good to take a step away sometime and to take a little bit more time for yourself.
And last one for me, obviously went ahead and clinched Player of the Year, because why wouldn't you? Just what does it mean to you to have that honor and to get one of those coveted Rolex Player of the Year trophies?
Shirt alive, guys. Shirt alive. Shirt alive.
Reassures me that I'm doing the right thing, that, you know, all the hard work is paying off and that I have a great team behind me. And I'm the player and I'm the one hitting the shots. But at the end of the day, there's so much more going on behind the scenes, and to have their support through the entire season of all the ups and a lot of the downs too. I mean, yes, have I won Player of the Year? I mean, yeah, there were so many great highs, but there were also some really lows. So to have their support and to celebrate this kind of victory with them is really nice too.
I think it was something of a welcome distraction for Nelly Korda today, that the eyeballs were somewhere else, because it has been a weird season. You know, the first half of it was absolutely sublime. Second half's been kind of a little stop-start out there. I mean, she's already obviously thrown out Player of the Year, playing with house money, I suppose, to some extent. But it must have been nice today to have the attention she hasn't played in more than a month on the LPGA Tour, to have the attention be diffused by Caitlin Clark.
And I think there's a comfort level. We've touched on it. When you have an athlete at that level, they speak the same language. And you're absolutely right. With the spotlight on Caitlin today, my guess is Nelly felt very, very comfortable out on the golf course. And she doesn't seem to have looked very comfortable since that Sublime start. I mean, it was amazing how she started the season. And it's been such a year of contrast for her. You would expect her to continue at that clip now.
Going on.
It's guaranteed.
Bridge from that
Of course, yeah.
In shape. That has actually a straighter leading edge.
Now, that's the great. We ain't trying to hear about no golf.
I can think of
Entity of the breath.
Bunch of ads, man.
Your ex-Peng is now taking.
What it was like to play those 9 holes this morning with Caitlin Clark. Game recognizes game.
You just played 9 holes with the Caitlin Clark. Just tell us about the experience.
So amazing. She's so sweet, so nice. It was nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bringing people
Healthier.
See.
That pro. Our pros.
Look like a
No,
I think that's something he's really going
to. Restaurant?
You know, I asked her.
Hold that. Where the holes
Presented by CF. Approved for use by local authorities.
Wow.
I'm not even sure what kind of a driver's license or pilot's license you need. We especially
to learn.
Go. On to the 6th hole.
I'm not taking that game. I'm not even getting on that first tee. As I've mentioned before, that's a very, very difficult first tee shot. If you only play once a week, the fairways line, this is something she's unfamiliar with, so it's pretty special.
Well, that's why we're going to watch Caitlin Clark highlights and not Rex Huggard highlights. Here with the WNBA rookie. Launched on the first tee. Doing a little gum. Strikes it right down the middle.
It is a little encouraging that you could tell there was nerves involved. At least we share that.
Here she is with her 2nd shot on the first hole.
Leading the field in GIR so far. It helps when you have a partner like Nelly.
And of course, her golf ball bearing the number 22. Here's her tee shot on 5.
I think that's pretty interesting. Caitlin Clark golf balls actually got her jersey number on them. I think that's pretty lit. Her golf balls has number 22 on them. I just thought that was pretty cool.
That was a long par putt. A crowd pleaser. She moved on to the 6th hole. Her approach shot went just off the green. Here's a long putt for birdie.
She did this on 18 with the putter as well. Let this be a lesson to all of us 15 handicapped. That's a much better option.
Making sure she doesn't step in her partner's line. Put a mark on that. And here she is with her approach, the number 8. Very much in line with what we've seen earlier when she gets a wedge in her hand.
She told Johnny that her wedge game is the best part of her game. There it is on display.
And again, number 10, she switched partners at this point. She's now with Annika Sorenstam. This is her approach from the rough. Safely on. There's consistency here, Rex. This is her approach on number 11. Again, another wedge shot.
For someone who only plays once a week, I have to admit there's some FOMO involved here, because that's an impressive swing.
Really, is this the par putt on number 11? Got a read from Annika, but pushed it out the right there, though. On the par 3 12, Annika hit the tee shot to here. Caitlin Clark capitalizes, makes the birdie putt.
You've said it a couple times this morning, game respecting game. I can only imagine how cool that conversation is between those two legends.
And here, approach shot over water on 16. Sticks that one close for her team. Now on the final hole, she took putter. She left it short the first time. This is her second go. Flags it up there. Finishes out for 18 holes. Handshakes and hugs for everyone to end the round. Just 22 years old. From West Des Moines, Iowa, two-time National Player of the Year at Iowa, the all-time scoring leader for the NCAA Division I, and the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year with the Indiana Fever. And let's welcome in Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel. You guys have been watching this for the last few hours. What do you make of the performance that we've just seen and the potential impact that it's going to have after today?
This real quick. I want to show you guys exactly what happened when Caitlin Clark actually made it to this course. It started before she got her round up and going. It was bonkers out there, guys. See if I can pull it up here. Check this out. Smash that like button, man. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys that is in here right now. Let me see here. I want to bring you guys this coverage right here.
When Caitlin talks to an Annika Sorenstam, she knows what it takes to be that good.
Just look at this feverish reception right here. There are major champions in this game who don't have crowds like that waiting for them.
Look at this.
This
is crazy.
Everyone just wants that little memento from number 22.
And again, you see it there in the crowd. It's
look
a very
at the
young
men,
crowd.
bro. Like
trending towards young girls.
They knocking over the women.
This
is crazy.
They got it. This is a very, very interesting payoff because you don't get this very often on either tour. Even on the PGA Tour, you'll get athletes out, but they don't have that kind of impact.
Some of the adults wrestling their way past some of the kids to get in there as well. But Karen Stupples is out there for herself, a major champion. Karen, what is the scene like at Pelican right now?
DM me
it's quite amazing for a Wednesday. I mean, there's so many media here from all different sort of media aspects, local news, lots of reporters around that you normally wouldn't see on a Wednesday out here at an LPGA event.
Mind you, this is early in the morning.
Are all waiting to get their final glimpse of Caitlin, hopefully a final autograph. Players hanging around waiting to see her as well. Just in general, there's a really great sort of excitement to the fact that Caitlin's been here and playing. Just had a chance to speak to Annika, and she really appreciates the fact that Caitlin coming here has put kind of some more eyeballs to the LPGA Tour players that wouldn't normally watch golf are actually here to watch golf. And in general, I mean, look at it. I mean, she's riding up the cart now. She's got people tagging along. There's still applause for her. And I mean, just goes to show you that somebody that has her star power can transcend different sports.
Very difficult for her to actually get away from the crowd right now. That's Ryan O'Toole, LPGA player. How's she handling all the attention, Karen?
She's handling it insanely well. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is what it must be like everywhere she goes. But being here
Hold up, guys. I got some more live coverage of Caitlin. Look like she's back on the course. Let me pull this up right now.
Who was playing in the Pro-Am this week's LPGA Stop.
This is live coverage from Annika down in Florida, guys.
On Golf Today.
Pretty sure I'm the only one streaming this right now.
Welcome into Golf Today. I am Eamon Lynch, sitting alongside
going out of my way, man.
Writer Rex Hoggard.
This could very much be copyrighted.
Some interesting
I want to make sure you guys
we're doing that today. And let's get straight to the highlights. Caitlin Clark teed off at 7 a.m. alongside
Smash
Nelly
that like
Korda.
button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel.
She did not lack an audience.
This is the most relatable thing I think you and I and most people in our audience can go. If you've ever played in Pro-Am, you know how nervy it is. Can you imagine doing that in front of that many people?
Doing a little gum.
Yeah, Constant, just DM me on Twitter or Instagram
game as well.
I'm not buying her comments yesterday. That's the only thing she wanted to comment today was not to hit anyone. That looks pretty good.
And
or
just kind of let me know.
Break 100 because
And I can
She looks a lot
definitely
more
get that done
confident
for you.
than your
Kind of bring
average
big time
100
awareness.
shooter, and that is her number, of course,
And I see.
22.
It is pretty impressive when you see an athlete at that level in another sport, how quickly she can sort of take on this game and become competent at it.
Everyone filming her shots off the fifth tee. This was a long par putt on number 5. Bryn Kellerman, a fist pump. And here on the 6th hole, you're going to see a little deft touch on a cross-country lag putt.
This is not quite from the logo, as we would say in the WNBA, but it's pretty close.
Getting over someone's line. A little mark on that. And this, again, another example for fine short iron play. Her approach shot on number 8.
I'm going to say it. Where's Brandon when we need a swing breakdown?
Here on 10, she switched out partners at the turn. She's now with Annika Sorenstam, the tournament host, 10-time major champion. But the game is still there. Another fine approach.
To your point off the top, all that greatness in one Pro-Am, I'd love just to be a fly on the wall, listen to some of those conversations.
And have a little Annika tempo as well. This is her approach on number 11. Again, inside of 15 feet. That one slides by. Well, here is what you need to know about the superstar. Caitlin Clark, 22 years old from West Des Moines, Iowa, 2-time National Player of the Year at Iowa, the all-time scoring leader, NCAA Division I, and the Rookie of the Year with the WNBA. Let's send it out to Grant Boone and who are on the call today.
So this is live, guys. This is live. I'm going to wear the Caitlin's supposed to be 10 off again. Who's 10 off right now? This is live coverage.
Easy hole.
Trying to see who this is 10 off.
Morgan, but this is not just your ordinary Pro-Am participant, Caitlin Clark.
Oh, guys, Caitlin is about to tee off. This is live coverage. Share the live, share the live, share the live. This is Caitlin Clark right now.
Today, there's been
live
so much
down in
buzz
Florida.
in the weeks
10
leading
off
up
again. I believe this is
to
round
this
2.
tournament, and especially
Share the
today,
live
to see
right
her.
now, guys.
I mean, I love that she
Hit
loves
that
golf.
like
I mean,
button.
I just think
This
that
is
is
exclusive
so
coverage
cool to be
you
the
guys are
athlete,
getting
the
right
superstar
now.
that she is, and be just like all.
Share the live. This is round 2 of Caitlin Clark 10 off. This is live coverage. I repeat, this is live coverage. Share the live, bro.
She's been doing that a lot today as well. Her swing is solid. I'm very impressed. It's not easy. I mean, Rex said it earlier, to be a basketball star and then stand here and have people watching you play a different sport in front of a bunch of people. It's not easy to do. She has to be nervous, but especially off the start of the day, maybe settled down a bit, has hit some really good shots, really solid one into 16 as well.
These 3 one-name wonders. Caitlin playing with Annika for the second 9. She played with Nelly, as you saw earlier, on the first 9 holes. And this whirlwind continues. Caitlin Clark just finishing up her first season on the WNBA, one Rookie of the Year.
This is live right
After
now,
turning
guys.
the
Caitlin
sport
Clark
on its head the last 4 years at Iowa. Well, they have come out in droves. Karen Stupples is out there. We'll talk to Karen in just a
Look
bit.
at all the people. Wow,
Following
bro.
along with the masses. And now the tournament's host, the namesake, Annika.
Annika, this is her tournament.
You've been hearing Annika talk about just the excitement that Caitlin has brought to this week. They participated in the Women's Summit yesterday. And just so many eyeballs. Why? It took over my Instagram feed this morning. All I saw were videos of certainly start Nelly and Caitlin, and now Annika and Caitlin out there on this golf course.
It's not just everything she did on the court, all the stats. It's this. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. It has its own Wikipedia page, the Caitlin Clark effect. It's something that you just don't see very much in sport, period.
Live coverage, guys. Smash that like button right
She's
here.
just truly transcendent beyond, I mean, as a sports figure in general, not just women's sports, but in sport in general. She's such a superstar.
This was on the 17th. They're playing a shambles, so everyone plays from the best tee shot, and then you play your own ball from there. And Annika Sorenstam chips it in. And Caitlin was.
This is live coverage, guys. Smash that like button.
Up.
Share it alive. Share it alive. Share it alive. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel,
hit
that subscribe button.
And
it's your boy, John Liquidator.
Well, it's
Thank
wonderful.
the
I want to say
haters
thank
off.
you to Caitlin for coming. You know, she's really elevated this event. You know, that so many more people are here today, but it's also nice when we have the athletes from different sports joining together. You know, Gamebridge is a big sponsor of this tournament and my foundation, and of course, with them bringing us together and share stories. I mean, it's impressive. I mean, people hit the fairway on the first hole. So, I mean, it's not easy. I mean, all the eyes are on her, and she's just performing like she would on any day on the court.
She just went full tilt on 18 as well. Lastly, a lot of young girls here, like fans. I mean, this is for both of you. And Annika, you can kind of remember this back in the prime of your powers. You just
so you can see they're doing media
Caitlin, how important
as they play.
Like seeing all these young girls out here and kind of
I'd be able to listen in here.
Getting sports.
Yeah, it was obviously very instrumental in my life, and it teaches you so much more about life and becoming a leader, becoming a great woman. I think it's been one of the best things I've got to do, the best opportunities I've had. I've made lifelong friendships. I've learned a lot, and luckily I'm only 22, so I got a ways to go still. But I'm just very fortunate. Obviously, Gamebridge has done a great job with this event, and obviously Annika. It's been fun getting to meet her, and obviously watching from afar now for a while. So. It's been really fun, and I'm just really thankful that I got to do this with everybody.
Annika, same question to you. Like seeing all these young girls, and you saw it back in your heyday. Like, what's it like to you to see all these young kids out here?
Well, it's wonderful. I mean, this is the next generation, and to be able to inspire them, you know, it warms my heart. I think when I started to play, I never really thought about that. You know, you have role models yourself, and you look up to people, and then you kind of get in the reverse roles.
Right.
It just means a lot, and you know, we all know that sports plays a big part in people's life, and especially with young girls. Confidence is so important, having a purpose. So
yeah, being around other people and all that stuff. Yeah. Last question. Caitlin's game. Give me a vibe check on her game from the GOAT. What do you got?
Yeah, no, I mean she has power, but you know I wasn't surprised. I knew she's strong and you know she's very. For her just to play.
Yeah.
Like if you don't play, you don't get any better. And she's been busy doing other things. So anyway, when the off season is here, play some golf. I know you will make
Annika said she'll give me lessons. So
anytime.
We're gonna get her some Callaway golf. All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
got this ball.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Karen Stupples, as we mentioned, is down there. Karen, what is the vibe like at the moment?
Well, it's a very special vibe. I mean, there's so many.
So as you guys can see there, Caitlin Clark has brought out the city of Tampa Bay, bro. And pretty much probably all of these surrounding areas is coming to check out Caitlin Clark, make her golfing debut. Her cleats is next level. They're gold at the bottom, bro. I might have to do a video just on her cleats alone. But, guys, this is live coverage. I'm bringing you guys. Share it live. Smash that like button, man. It's the least you guys could do, man. It's free. I don't know if this is going to get copyrighted, but I want to make sure each and every last one of you guys that support my channel get a chance to see this coverage live as we watch it together.
Watch her do anything, even if it's not basketball.
And I think she really came into this with a great perspective. She's an athlete, Morgan, so she's trying. She's grinding over every shot. But then after the shot, she has no misunderstandings about where she is. She's still taking the game up. She's still early in her golf life.
Yeah, I love what she said. She said, I'm a little frustrated now that WNBA schedule is over the summer, and that takes away the maturity of my golf season. So it's getting a little bit cold in Indianapolis right now, but not here in Florida, able to soak up this beautiful warm weather. And I'm very impressed with her game, Karen.
Yeah, she's been very good. Talking to some of the people that were on the driving range with her first thing this morning, and there was a little bit of nervousness there. A couple of top shots to start with, but like the true champion, she's rising to the occasion, no doubt. I mean,
takes the water out of play smartly.
Absolutely. I mean, Morgan, you said it best when you said about being able to play a different sport to the one you're used to in front of a group of people and allow a large gathering.
There's no reason not to go. No problem, man. That's easy.
All right. So, as Karen said, maybe not the most golf savvy fans, or maybe they
share
knew
it
exactly
live.
what they were doing. You didn't see that.
Share it live, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
Okay.
Daily
Damon, you would have, where are these people kicking balls back in play when you're out there?
Well, they would have to find my balls first, Grant. But I think we call that an assist, don't we?
Go save it.
Yeah. Eamon and Rex, you've been out there for a lot of these when PGA Tour or Korn Ferry events will bring in a celebrity, and even Steph Curry, Tony Romo. How does that compare to?
How is the stream? Is it clear? Let me know if the stream is clear, it's choppy, because on my end it looked very clear. Looked like hell. It looked 1080p 4K. Like, this is a very good, clean stream. So just get down in the chat. Let me know how the stream looked, guys. Is it clear? Can you guys see what's happening? Can you hear everything?
Programs almost every week on the PGA Tour, the LPGA Tour, that get galleries, but not like this. This is a phenomenon.
No.
I think Morgan made a really good point at the top of the show that there isn't really a comparison in other sports to what we're seeing now, because athletes can't show up and play a football game or a baseball game in front of a full stadium. And golf is where we all go to be humbled. And there are a lot of proud athletes out there. And Caitlin Clark's a proud athlete, but she's willing to go out there and,
I know there's a lot of
under this kind of
scrutiny. Nobody doing it the way we doing it over here. Try to be innovative, try to be different.
We've seen today.
And hopefully you guys
really
enjoy the stream.
The scrutiny that Caitlin Clark lives under day in, day out. Put yourself in this kind of position is pretty cool.
And here's the Caitlin Clark effect, Morgan, with Maria Fassi and other players out here following.
That's good. Annika, could I steal you for a second? I don't think I have bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but bad athletes. Once together, we're doing a fun quickie on that side. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is awesome. Yes, thanks again. It's very cool.
Callie Ewing's in line here too.
You do it many more times.
Yeah.
Hi, Callie Ewing.
I mean, I said it. The buzz from the players.
I'm distracting you.
For weeks.
No, y'all are trying to get
has been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way, Allie, an outstanding point guard in her own right in Fulton, Mississippi.
People taking the picture. They're like, hold on, wait, man, we got to take a picture.
All state.
Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
In that sport
like
as well.
She's just nonchalant by it. She don't care. She probably get this all day.
Morgan, you caught this earlier, Angel Yen.
Yeah, I saw Angel in the crowd there behind 18, wanting to get a glimpse as well. Everybody just truly the excitement. I mean, Karen talked about it. All the people that have flown down here. I mean, the first tee was crowded at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And, people can't. It is, you said it earlier, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Yeah.
And it's showing in all of its glory here today at Pelican Golf Club.
The second she got drafted by the Indiana Fever, those number 22 jerseys went flying off the racks.
I do have to say, this will test her golf game, this upcoming shot. It's not the easiest leave here. But she did work quite a bit on her short game coming into this week, Grant.
She did. Former LPGA player.
I don't think Angel Reese is here. Somebody said Angel Reese is here. Ain't no way she came to this.
Indianapolis area.
I don't think she's there, guys. I think
Caitlin trying to get her ready. And she said, some people have it and some don't. And she's got it. She's got that athletic element that allows her to practice so hard, to improve so quickly. And Karen Morgan said that this isn't going to be an easy one, especially I mean, she's used to hitting shots with, putting up shots with people watching, but not like
Be
this.
sure to share the live,
Well,
guys.
no, and in
Share
basketball, you have a
Share the live
backboard too.
and
There's
click
no
that like
backboard
and
here
subscribe
to
button.
stop it once it gets past the hole. It's very awkward. There's lots of undulations in her way, and she's very close to the gallery as well. I mean, that always seems to ratchet up the intensity factor.
Putter,
And,
what do you think?
I like this play. I think for if you're an amateur watching this, I think this is definitely the smart play.
Yeah, she was very quick to pull that putter, Karen. There was nothing else. Oh. But, I mean, like you said, Karen, there's no backboard. There's nothing but water on the other side. So not surprising to leave that one short.
So not an air ball there going along the ground, but felt like one, I think.
Just such a competitor. You could see it
Yes,
in her frustration.
Oh, she's one of us, isn't she? Not one of you.
What's up with you, David? I see you down there, dog.
Trying to figure it out. She hasn't been playing for a long time. I think that's important to note as well. This was just a moment ago as they were walking up. Annika, arguably the greatest of all time, letting Caitlin have the stage. Her stage, her sport. And this is what you love to see, isn't it? Just
Come on, guys,
lined
smash
up
that like button. It's
several
over
deep.
200 people in here.
I just
You
think
only got
those young girls are
114
probably
likes.
basketball
Nothing.
fans, but maybe now
Smash
they will
that
become
like
golf
button.
fans, maybe even pick up golf themselves.
I talked to a few who might have had school today and might not have gone. And I said, well, this is a different
Now,
kind
I
of
haven't seen
education.
anything
I'll
confirming
write
that
you a
Angel
note.
Reese is there. But boy, if she is, the content world is about to flow later on.
Hey, Grant. I was going to say that as well. I mean, for those fans that are out here following Caitlin, there is as is with every LPGA event, the level of access is pretty good. The fans are able to get pretty close to Caitlin, and probably more so than they would have done had they gone to a basketball game where you could be sitting way up there in the stands. But here they get to be really close with Caitlin, get to watch what she does, and if they're lucky, get to interact, have her sign some autographs, and she's been very giving of her time to everybody that she's walked past.
Did Mike misread that?
Coming off the 17th, Caitlin was signing a few autographs. I mean, she's a larger-than-life figure, and there she is, face to face.
I mean, I was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would create this kind of attention. Current player. And I mean, Simone Biles is an athlete, but I still don't think that would draw quite the same as the true buzz that Caitlin Clark has shown across the entire sports world in such a short period of time.
And some of the LPGA, USGA girls golf members out here cheering on Caitlin.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Let's hope we can keep 420 as our round times this
Look
week.
at all the love Caitlin getting, y'all.
Pretty
Smash the
strong.
like button. Look at all the
Off
love.
at 7 a.m. 20 after 11 now. Yeah. A moment for herself there.
Praying, look like she's praying over the shot. That's funny.
Yes, sir.
It's just a cool moment to watch her take that in right there.
Yeah.
Soak in the moments, enjoying the beautiful day.
She said she wanted to. She was going to relish the chance to play with one of the greatest in sports history. Annika Sorenstam, Hope Barnett of the LPGA.
All right, I'm here with
We're
Caitlin
getting a
Clark,
few
a WNBA
comments.
star.
That's the story for now from Bel Air. Let's send it back to Rex and Eamon in Connecticut.
All righty, guys.
A pretty special morning down there at Pelican Golf Club near Tampa, Florida.
Let me know what y'all think, man, so far. I believe that was round 2 for Caitlin at the golf event, man. Definitely let me know what you guys think down in the chat below. I'll cut it back on here shortly. Make sure you guys share the live. Click that like button, man, because this is exclusive coverage that we're seeing. Let's get back to the action, man.
Watching this, I think this is definitely the smart play.
Yeah, she was very quick to pull that putter, Karen. There was nothing else. Oh. But, I mean, like you said, Karen, there's no backboard. There's nothing but water on the other side. So not surprising to leave that one short.
So not an air ball there going along the ground, but felt like one, I think.
Just such a competitor. You could see it
Yes,
in her frustration.
Oh, she's one of us, isn't she? Not one of you. She's one of us who loves the game and trying to figure it out. She hasn't been playing for a long time. I think that's important to note as well. This was just a moment ago as they were walking up. Annika, arguably the greatest of all time, letting Caitlin have the stage. Her stage, her sport. And this is what you love to see, isn't it? They're just lined up several deep.
And I just think those young girls are probably basketball fans, but maybe now they will become golf fans, maybe even pick up golf themselves.
I talked to a few who might have had school today and might not have gone. And I said, well, this is a different kind of education. I'll write you a note if you need one.
Hey, Grant. I was going to say that as well. I mean, for those fans that are out here following Caitlin, there is as is with every LPGA event, the level of access is pretty good. The fans are able to get pretty close to Caitlin, and probably more so than they would have done had they gone to a basketball game where you could be sitting way up there in the stands. But here they get to be really close with Caitlin, get to watch what she does, and if they're lucky, get to interact, have her sign some autographs. And she's been very giving of her time to everybody that she's walked past.
And coming off the 17th, Caitlin was signing a few autographs. I mean, she's a larger-than-life figure, and there she is, face to face.
I mean, I was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would create this kind of attention. Current player. And I mean, Simone Biles is an athlete, but I still don't think that would draw quite the same as the true buzz that Caitlin Clark has shown across the entire sports world in such a short period of time.
No problem, man. I appreciate you guys checking out the live.
USGA girls
golf
live members out here cheering on Caitlin.
Live coverage of Caitlin Clark down in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Let's hope we can keep 420 as our round times this week. That's pretty strong. Teed off at 7 a.m. 20 after 11 now. Yeah. She, a moment for herself there.
Yes, sir.
It's just a cool moment to watch her take that in right there.
Yeah.
Soak in the moments, enjoying the beautiful day.
She said she wanted to. She was going to relish the chance to play with one of the greatest in sports history. Annika Sorenstam, Hope Barnett of the LPGA.
Hi, I'm here with
We're
Caitlin
getting a
Clark,
few
WNBA
comments.
star.
That's the story for now from Bel Air. Let's send it back to Rex and Eamon in Connecticut.
A pretty special morning down there at Pelican Golf Club near Tampa, Florida. We saw Maria Foss
For herself there. Might have had. This isn't going to be an easy one. All
girls' big dreams. Who don't have crowds like that waiting for them off the 18th. Everyone just wants that little memento from number 22.
Sports.
Very difficult for her to actually get away from the crowd right now. That's Ryan
It certainly
O'Toole,
is.
LPGA player. How's she handling all the attention, Karen?
She's handling it insanely well. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is what it must be like everywhere she goes. But being here inside the ropes at an LPGA event, the fans are just a little bit closer to her than they would be normally at a basketball game. And but she's handling it very well. She's got a lot of good people around her, kind of sheltering her when she needs it. But the fans in general just adore her, and so it's a good-natured vibe to it.
Thank you for joining us, Karen. We let you go chase her now to get your autograph as well. It's not often you see something like this really on a Wednesday. This kind of crowd at a Pro-Am, this demographic of crowd at a Pro-Am. Just young, passionate, and hopefully future golf fans. Well, stay with us because Kira K. Dixon caught up with the WNBA superstar. We're going to hear from her next. 9 time zones away from here, Rory McIlroy spoke to the media at the DP World Tour season finale in Dubai. He gave his season a grade. We're going to find out what he graded himself right after this break.
Customer coffee, Sam.
Enjoying a beautiful day. Now they will become golf fans, maybe even pick up golf themselves.
I talked to a few who might have had school today and might not have gone. And I said, well, this is a different kind of education. I'll write you a note if you need one.
Hey, Grant. I was going to say that as well. I mean, for those fans that are out here following Caitlin, there is as is with every LPGA event, the level of access is pretty good. The fans are able to get pretty close to Caitlin, and probably more so than they would have done had they gone to a basketball game where you could be sitting way up there in the stands. But here they get to be really close with Caitlin, get to watch what she does, and if they're lucky, get to interact, have her sign some autographs. And she's been very giving of her time to everybody that she's walked past.
And coming off the 17th, Caitlin was signing a few autographs. I mean, she's a larger-than-life figure, and there she is, face to face.
I mean, I was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would create this kind of attention. Current player, and I mean, Simone Biles is an athlete, but I still don't think that would draw quite the same as the true buzz that Caitlin Clark has shown across the entire sports world in such a short period of time.
And some of the LPGA, USGA girls golf members out here cheering on Caitlin.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Let's hope we can keep 420 as our round times this week. That's pretty strong. Teed off at 7 a.m. 20 after 11 now. Yeah. A moment for herself there.
Yes, sir. Ready?
It's just a cool moment to watch her take that in right there.
Yeah.
Soak in the moments, enjoying a beautiful day.
She said she wanted to. She was going to relish the chance to play with one of the greatest in sports history. Annika Sorenstam, Hope Barnett of the LPGA.
Hi, I'm here with
They're getting a few comments. That's the story for now from Bel Air. Let's send it back to Rex and Eamon in Connecticut.
A pretty special morning down there at Pelican Golf Club near Tampa, Florida. It's not often you see crowds like that on a Wednesday, even regardless of what tour you're talking about out there. Some nice hashtags on some of the.
And you know, I really love it. I love being outside. I love being with my friends. We make it competitive. We're all kind of hacks.
Aren't we all?
We still find a way to make it competitive, of course, because that's what we do. But
all righty, guys, I believe that is it for Caitlin Clark for the day. I'm trying to research now just to see if that is it. But as of right now, probably for the get ready to jump off this stream here, possibly start another stream if that isn't it. But I'm getting word that possibly could be it for our girl Caitlin. But definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.